detransitioner, Chloe.
There is no such thing as detransition.
Whoa, Grandpa. Is puberty blocker child abuse?
Here, we see the clash of two Americas. On one side, we have Americans that love the family and are pro-God. While on the other, we have those who hate the family and who want to corrupt children.
Show me what America looks like! This is what America looks like! Show me what America looks like! I am what America looks like!
Oh, there's the kids.
Excuse me, sir. Mind if we ask you 3 simple questions? Shut off! Oh, not very tolerant, is it? True or false? Giving puberty blockers to children is child abuse.
You're ridiculous. How's that for an answer? A puberty blocker, if a kid is taking puberty blockers, it is because that kid is trans. And if you don't believe in trans, you.
True or false?
They walk away.
Well, I don't need to be rude because I know I'm right. So you don't get to tell me how to answer your question.
So answer. True.
Some things aren't just true or false, right?
True or false? Giving puberty blockers to children is child abuse.
False.
Okay.
True or false? God created human nature, male and female.
True. These are easy questions.
Yeah,
They're
very
so
simple.
obvious because the whole world should know this.
Yeah. True or false? God created human nature, male and female.
That's definitely true.
Absolutely, 100% true.
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 I mean, I can't choose to be a toaster oven. God made me a man, right?
X and Y or X and X, and that's what we need to go by.
Male and female. That's all there is.
Love like Jesus.
Love
What does that mean?
Jesus.
Human nature is
Whoa. I did not expect that. But the fact that she's going to call up, hey, here's a Christian that accepts certain things. I'm like, they don't preach that. We need to be open, nice and everything. It's just everybody has a temptation that they need to fight. And the fact they're like, no, there's no temptation. Just indulge in certain things. And I'm like, officially, you're just telling people, if you're not happy with the body, change it. Because God isn't that perfect. I have to be happy that I have one eye. I have to be happy that I'm black. Which when I was a kid, I wasn't happy about that. I have to be happy I don't have a mom. With God, any battle is manageable, even in temptation. I find it weird when people start presenting as Catholic Christians. It feels like you're infiltrating to change something on the inside, and it can only happen to Christian and not Muslim because of empathy.
binary.
I mean, I could prove
Male
it to
and
you.
female. Are you a woman?
I could prove it to you about the
Are you a woman?
genetics, but you'd have to believe science.
Are you a woman?
I'm a human that loves other people, and you know what?
I love other people
And we
too.
love you too.
That's good. Because I struggle for
We do because we do believe what God says is correct.
That's right.
He made man male and female.
It's
Period.
very simple.
True or false? God created human nature, male and female.
True or false? Do we have separation of church and state?
Are you in favor of puberty blockers for children?
Honestly, I don't think we're separated. I think you actually infiltrated the church and the family.
Engaging in a false equivalency that this institution
Do you believe that puberty blockers for minors is child abuse?
You are a
I think the delivery that they're trying to do right now is a little more triggering than it's supposed to. You're never going to convince people by saying it in a condescending way as if you're attacking. So I would never go to a person like that. But it is a protest, but I think one filter is way more aggressive than the other, and that's the issue.
You should be over there. And I will be vile because
They say we don't love the children. We do love the children. We don't want them mutilated.
That's
But why are
true.
parents being forced to accept transgenderism?
I don't think we're going to be. I think we're going to fight back. And you know something? They can say all they want to, but DNA for a male is DNA for a male, and it doesn't change.
That makes no sense to me. I just don't get it.
We're living in sad times, very scary, sad times, and we all need to go back to God, period.
I feel like we're having our parental rights taken from us every single day. I feel like if they have rights, so do we as parents. I have a right to send my daughter into a bathroom without having a man follow her into the bathroom. I feel like nobody's rights should be violated, and I feel like they're stepping the boundaries.
Realistically, it's based on the faith communities
in this great county and all across the United States kind of taken a back seat to the political operatives who have put us in this position today. We need to be people of faith. We need to be proud. We need to be involved in our PTAs. We need to be involved in our schools, and we need to be involved in our government.
Yeah, I remember when I suggested that in the beginning before it got even so heavy with trans stuff. Everybody attacked me. Oh, so you want the moms to stay home? You want them to feel trapped? I'm like, no, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I wish parents were more involved, but they were so busy working. They're never with the kid. I'm like, maybe the government should create incentive that, you know what? Work less, here is some money, go spend more time with your kids for both parties. But no, they won't do that because the government has an incentive to educate the kid in the way that they want to. And now that you find out, parents are exploding everywhere and they're using the people on the other side as defense. Hey, protest, gangster, tell them they're wrong. We are the parents.
You know, they don't talk about the kids that do this early and then find out later in life that it was a mistake.
Yeah,
you know, and
there's many. There's many. I found many. The only thing is you need to search for it. These stuff, they are consistently throwing it in your face. And on the TikToks and all these apps that kids are using, the propaganda is crazy in that direction in their face.
Mentally crushed over it. And especially the kids that maybe have gotten surgeries and stuff and can't reverse those things.
Look up the detransitioner, Chloe. There is no such thing as detransition.
Whoa, Grandpa. You gotta chill your ass. You have to chill. You can't be that angry. When I covered this lady, she removed her breast so early. And now she's suing everybody.
You're out of your mind. I don't know what you're talking about.
The enemy is running rampant, and he's trying to force this agenda on us, and that's why we're here trying to fight back.
It's a radical agenda now.
Yeah.
Because if they were true liberals, they would be more open-minded.
Why are parents being forced to accept transgenderism?
Because we have been silent too long.
Yeah.
We can push back. We have that choice. In fact, we have that obligation, because if we don't, who's going to protect our children?
Yeah, very simple. And you will never advocate for something that might leave a permanent score on any child before they're freaking 18. That's the gist, right? No, that's a pipeline for some money.
I'm not trying to offend anyone, but what I do know is that it's as if our rights are being taken away from us as parents just to push this stuff down our children's throats. And I'm going to do everything I can to stop it. I'm going to go ahead and keep doing what I'm doing, guys, because I want to catch as many people as I can.
In the meantime, we cannot be forced to live. It will be a victory.
It's really that question. If you ask, this is about worldview. This is a clash of worldviews you're seeing out here, where one side that believes that I am God is against another side that says that he is God.
Right, exactly.
And they don't say she is God.
Definitely not.
It's he is God.
Could you actually tell us the background of this whole event?
The background is Frederick County parents trying to speak out against policy 443 that forbids the teachers to tell the parents that their student has gender issues.
This pisses me off. Let me show you some context.
But that's not relevant. The point is that if you're a parent and you have a child and they have a doctor, the medical decisions that you make should be between the three of you. I've never heard conservatives cry about castrating, or circumcision, which is also irreversible surgery. I don't hear them crying about appendix removals or tonsil removals.
And that is how left-leaning people are trying to talk about this topic, that you're worried about your kid, about bada bing, bada bam, bam, boom, about all these choices. And then people locally at the school are finding out they are showing your kids things that confuse them. They don't trust themselves. They don't trust the parents because they're more with the teacher. Then the parents lock there because they have to go. They're going to think different. They're going to respond different. And then they're not allowed to tell the parents. Do you see where I'm going? You are fighting a battle in the face with these people when the school is doing their thing like, well, I didn't know that. That's anecdotal. That's just one case. Because you're fighting something when the battle is happening behind your back. You have no idea.
Or questions about any kind of gender issues. And so the parent is cut out completely. God did not intend for our state, for our schools to raise our children for us and make those very important decisions for our children and in place of us. So we are speaking out against policy 443. It's absolutely evil and it needs to be stopped.
Male and female.
No. No, it's not binary. You keep saying that as if it's true. It doesn't make it true.
It is true. That's what's in the biology book.
No, that's what's in the Bible.
No, it's in the Bible.
No. It's no. There's a penis and there's a poom poom. Do not come with the intersex argument. Let's leave the intersex at a different discussion. I don't mind if you want to be a feminine man or a masculine woman, but that doesn't mean you need to affirm so hard on the outside with things that do permanent changes to your body, make you medicate yourself for a very long time, make certain people way more richer, and actually lower your life expectancy, and actually also make sure you don't make kids anymore. I'm like, yo, it's like you can't make babies, so you decide to tell me how my baby needs to be taken care of.
Biology is awesome. Biology.
No, it isn't. I can hand you 4,000 biology books that demonstrate that it is not binary. Oh,
The reason why the homosexual movement goes to surgery, they like transgender surgery, is that it's not genetic. Because if it were genetic, they wouldn't need a surgery. So it's artificial. It's against nature.
If you would just go to college and take like 3 semesters of
That's how they indoctrinate you, if I have to be honest.
How many sexes are there?
Infinite.
Infinite.
Yep. Have been observed in science by people with far greater understanding
Did you hear what he said?
of that subject material
There's an
than either
infinite
you
number
or
of
I.
sexes. What biology book did you get that from?
I'm not going to quote a biology book. I don't know.
You said you knew 4,000.
Studies, and there's some disparity between what the actual number is, but it's anywhere between 60 to 90% of people who identify this will outgrow it.
Okay,
with
hold on.
time.
These numbers get cited all the time. That is absolutely not true. When you talk about desistance, you're talking about people that identify feelings of dysphoria at some point in their life and then go on to not have those feelings. That's not people who have begun treatment who then change their mind. The numbers for the people that begin treatment even prior to being 18 years old and then desist out of that treatment is like less than 1%.
Then why is... Sorry.
Then why is what? There are a lot of people on Twitter complaining about it, or?
There's more detransitioners now than ever before.
And there's more everybody now. That's called the growing population.
Let me just say...
Did you see that? Did you see that? Somebody is confused about themselves and they reach puberty and they usually change back. Usually. Or they're just gay. That's it. That's it. No, we don't want to do that. We want to cut off puberty so you might realize that. I'm like, okay, that's interesting. And then they're like, well, why do you care? Because with time, there's always more. So, hey, it's normal there's more people that hate the product. It's normal that more people hate their iPhone. They're going to exist. So we're just going to keep selling it overpriced. We don't care. It's normal that more people just hate the phone because they bought it. It's like he uses logic that whatever you say makes no sense. As if he's still right. And I can give him that. What I don't understand is when people try to normalize certain things like this, when I didn't have the chance to be more with my child, but they're with somebody else that approach with this way of thinking. First of all, if 99% are happy at the end, do you have enough research over years? No, you don't. Why did Sweden, the one that is most advanced in doing this to kids, honestly decided, you know what, we're gonna stop? And you're gonna tell me, well, the 1%, well, we'll take it and it's okay. I still wanna fight for my kid for that 1%. So who are you to just decide, well, we are more, so we are right? By that logic, then I can always say, hey, the amount of people that represent as LGBTQ, you're kind of minority. So the more people on my side is right. Do you see how the logic, it only works on one side. If somebody else kid spend time with me and he's saying hallelujah, you would be angry because I spend more time with your kid, right? Even if I don't mention God, but I'm just praying at the table and you see how happy my kid is. It will affect your kid. Even if you're atheist, he's going to be like, hey, they're so happy. I want to be part of that. It's the same with the school. If you don't see the danger in that, as a parent, I think you see that. But most of these people that advocate this, they're not parents. Because they know if one kid doesn't want to do it, another one is going to come. They don't need to press her out or him or whatever. But you get my point. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about the whole situation. I just wanted to cover this. And yeah. Life is unique. That's why I spend so much time with my kids. Because I want them to see how happy I am with my ugly body that I don't like.